A bus at American Airlines was stolen for a joyride throughout Manhattan and Brooklyn yesterday afternoon. 43-year-old Bershawn Quilden has been charged with criminal possession of stolen property and grand larceny of an automobile. 81-year-old Jerry Jarrett was stuck in his car during a snowstorm for nearly a week in Big Pine, California. He had nothing to keep warm besides a light quilt and a hotel bath towel. Jarrett was able to survive the snow by conserving the gas and battery in his car to be able to turn on the heat. On Monday, Caroline's Town Council approved funding for a study to see if a potential municipal broadband service is part of the future for the town of Caroline. Studies have already shown that when it comes to broadband services, Caroline is one of the most disadvantaged areas in the county. The town is full of steep hills, creeks, and farmland that make a great place for internet service providers. The study taking place will help determine if the Caroline and Dryden should combine for municipal broadband efforts and gain more funding for the project. The famous social media app TikTok is at risk of being banned in the United States, and the CEO of the app, Shu Chu, is trying to put a stop to it. The Idaho murder suspect Bryan Kohberger is now being investigated for possibly being involved in other killings in Pennsylvania. Investigators involved in his previous crimes at University of Idaho have been looking through unsolved cases that could possibly lead back to Kohberger and authorities in Pennsylvania. Tompkins County Health encourages everyone to stay healthy with this increase in RSV and to look out for symptoms of RSV and to get checked by a healthcare professional if need be. Live from the Ithaca Commons tonight, I'm Lindsay Peters. Back to you at the desk. Coming up tonight on Newswatch, we discuss the increase in crime rates in downtown Ithaca Commons. The U.S. and the Philippines have collectively launched military drills due to territorial disputes, and a 39-year-old journalist was shot in his home in Philadelphia. All that and more tonight on Newswatch. And Hunter Biden, son of President Joe Biden, entered a not guilty plea to felony gun charges in Delaware, potentially leading to a high-profile trial as his father gears up for re-election. Rowan Wilson has been confirmed as the next chief judge of New York State Appeals Court, taking over the role that Janet DeFiore left vacant last summer when she resigned. This comes after Governor Kathy Hochul's original pick for the role, Hector LaSalle, was rejected by the New York State Senate in January, citing his stance on abortion and labor rights. Coming up tonight on Newswatch, Hamas has released 2 hostages who have come out to discuss their time spent in Israel. Trump's former lawyer Jenna Ellis pled guilty this morning in Georgia election interference case, and a woman has unfortunately died after drinking a Panera Charge lemonade due to the caffeine content. All that and more tonight on Newswatch. After many fights with both the legislative and judicial branches of the federal government, President Biden has put forward a new student debt forgiveness plan to aid the growing debt crisis in the United States.